Now we're live. Welcome in, everybody, for episode 2 of this campaign, The Dark Horizons. Last week, as we left off, the party just managed to battle off a orc raid, trying to disrupt the summit that they were all attending. And turned out during this raid, the High Elf Queen was kidnapped by a magic user that was an ally of their Lord Aiden, who has recruited and met most of this party. We left off with them trying to investigate, thanks to one of the players, Ulmo, casting Speak with Plants. Managed to ascertain.
Speak with Moss.
Speak with Moss, yeah.
Speak with Moss.
The party managed to.
It was
The party.
Chatty Ivy.
Yeah, that because otherwise it'd be silly.
Yeah, yeah, it would yeah.
Yeah.
Hang
But,
on, D&D's not silly.
But after that conversation, they ascertained that Keenstone soldiers, one of the families that didn't turn up to the summit in the first place, came and took her away and killed her guards before they had any clue what was going on. And that is where we're going to pick up now. So, you've all... And also, we do have a guest joining us for this session, and potentially some other future ones as well. Johnny, we'll get his character introduced soon when he pops up. But welcome in. I hope you have fun while you're here.
Thank you.
And
What are the rules on having a way?
I mean, the Switch is a lot better than a Wii these days. You know, it's.
I
You
should
still
warn
use it if
everybody.
you want, but the controls are not as good.
Everybody who's watching, like both of you, I should warn you. Johnny sucks and he's awful, and he's a terrible human being. I'm sorry in advance for his very existence.
Not sold.
A dwarf family.
alrighty then. Well, with that, let's go back. Let's get straight back into it. So, guys, you've just found out about the Keenstones being behind this potentially. Yeah, take it away. What do you want to do next? Lord Aiden's run outside to go and try and rally some messengers to go to the local town of Whitehall to summon the wizards of the college there to see if they can come and assist with tracking this down. At the moment, you're all kind of inside the little tower at the moment, discussing amongst yourselves what's happened. So, what do you want to do?
I'm looking to the elves more than anything else because, short of stabbing things with bits of metal, this is outside of my realm of knowledge, and it's not my queen. So I'm kind of looking at them and seeing what their reactions are at the moment.
Well, have you informed them?
Stunned by him talking to plants.
Yeah, they're not looking good. They're very on edge, nervous. They look like they're trying to look around for anyone to blame for this, and yeah, they're not in a very good mood at the moment. A lot of them are saddling up and getting ready to march out.
Yes,
What did the plants say?
Ulmo. He called me by my name.
Okay.
He didn't. What did the plants say last time? The plants told me that the wizard has activated the teleportation ring, or the writing in there, and has taken the queen hostage. And he's the one. Oh no, he let some people in. I believe that was it, wasn't it?
Yeah, he summoned in
What
some soldiers wearing the symbol of the Keenstones who.
That's it.
You described that the.
And I pointed the moody elf, and I go, and then he got very angry.
Wait, which one's the
You.
moody elf? Oh, okay, cool.
That's what I was going to say.
You need to be a little bit less racist and a little bit more specific.
The wee moody one.
Yeah. There's like 2 moody ones, 3 moody elves.
So we need to do something to find out where this has gone. It's just a circle on the ground. I can't. It's beyond me. We need a wizard that isn't going to kidnap anybody.
How
Hopefully that.
How far are the Keenstones from here, like where they live?
Oh,
Quite away.
a long way away from here. It would take
mean,
you about
if your
it'd take
plan
you
is
about 5 to
to
6
go
days
to
to
the
travel
Keystone.
there.
I mean, if your plan is to go there and torture them until they reveal what I want to know, I'm more than happy to do it, but it will take a while.
Well,
next?
it takes
Who's in
5 to
charge?
6 days to walk there, or 6 seconds to teleport there.
Exactly.
We need to find out where they've gone, if they've even gone there. They may not have taken her back to the Kingstones. There's a whole wide world, and why now? Why do they want her?
Because she is the only one that can bring peace to this fucking continent.
I mean, forgive me, but that was not her purpose here at all. She was not seeking peace. She was seeking something to investigate the rising evil in the east.
He was
I
operation.
speaking for myself, and I think for the short master Olmo over here, we did not come here in the interests of peace between the human kingdoms. That was not on our agenda at all.
No, but she asked for cooperation, and cooperation leads to understanding, and understanding leads to peace. It's a hell of a lot harder to murder your neighbor if you like him.
Excuse me. Who's next in charge
Of what?
of everything? Yes.
You mean the elves?
If the Queen isn't here, we need to speak to someone who can actually. Who's in charge?
I'm gonna look at Varys and the what's Ginger's character's name? I've completely forgotten.
Mortis.
Sorry. I'm gonna look at them and be like, in Elvish, quickly. Who is in charge? Does she have any children or anything, or?
What you know is she doesn't have any children. So the next
As
in
this is
line would be a vote between the.
I'm going to be
Elves.
translating it.
Well, she has probably left a will dedicating what she wants to happen if this does happen, but that's probably not here. So I imagine the elves are going to leave and go home.
Who's left here? Like, who is in charge? Like, who's been left here and has not gone off to Whitehall? Is it Whitehall?
A lot of the human families are still, or the representatives of the human lords are still around, but they're packing up to leave now that they've seen what's happened. The dwarfs are kind of talking among themselves about maybe heading back to the mountains to check their own lands and make sure the orcs aren't ravaging them while they're gone. Lord Aiden's kind of walking back towards you guys to say that, and he just kind of just goes, well, no one here is willing to go back to Whitehall. I think it's down to us to go there and get these wizards. Yeah.
Forgot the dice.
Before we go, what do you know of this wizard that you brought to this conference?
Marcellus, he's been a friend for many years. I don't understand why he's done this. I don't know what his agenda is. I don't know. He's a half elf, obviously, from a very well known family. His father served with my father for many years, and he's been my friend for the past 10. You can see he's quite shocked and a little bit speechless, and he just look. I'm riding for Whitehall now to go get these wizards. Are you coming with me?
Indeed. And I'll call Veshigo, mount up on him.
Cool.
I think I've got enough spell slots for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 people to have Long Strider cast on them, so we can get there faster. I'll do that.
Okay. He does kind of go to you three, Mortis, Kylo, and Avaris. He just say, "Look, I paid you to come to the summit. Your contract with me is technically over. I'm not. Your time is your own. If you want to stay on, I will pay you for your time. But the choice is yours."
I think I'm going to stay on because I want to obviously save the Queen. She's kind of important. This all rests on her shoulders, so we need to get her.
No, we'll come as well.
Saving
well.
queens is extra.
We'll discuss that on the road. And he just kind of mounts up and starts riding off to Whitehall.
So we're all like going. You know when you play a YouTube video at like ×2 speed, where everyone's moving really fast.
While we are in, how long is it going to take to get to?
Not long,
even on the horse?
especially with long stride as well. It's going to take you a matter of hours. It took you half a day. It took you half a day to march there. You've now got mounts and you've been long strided, so you're going to make it there in a matter of hours.
Does being on a horse count as a rest, specifically a short one?
You're moving fast, so no. But
What colour is my horse?
brown.
Brown.
Of all the questions, I didn't think that one would stump a DM.
It didn't stump. It didn't stump. It didn't stump me. It just confused me. It's just like, okay.
What type of brown we talking? Bay, chest.
So you arrive at Whitehall,
Palomino.
and
I just wanted to know.
as you get there, you're kind of running through the streets, and you're noticing there's a little bit of a clamour around. There's guards running along the walls, shouting orders to each other. The guards at the gate kind of stop you, recognise Aiden, and let you lot through as your known faces. And the guard captain's there, just going like, apologies for the reception, but there's been a bit of an incident. Assassins attempted to kill the wizards of the college.
I'm rubbing my face. Make way, man. We must speak to the wizards immediately.
Yes, they're in their tower at the moment, being guarded by a dragonborn. And as you approach the wizard's tower, there is indeed a dragonborn at the door, stopping people. So, Johnny, why don't you introduce your character?
Yeah. Hello, everyone. I will be playing. Well, you don't know my name. I suppose you can see me now. So yeah, I'm not going to give you the name for free. Work for it. You'd see a red dragonborn who's not overly tall, and if you really have a good look at him, looks a little bit skinny and almost like he's wasting away a little bit for someone who's actually geared out in full plate armor. So he's not an archetypal strong-looking creature that you'd have seen dresses like one. If that makes any sense? He looks like he's been on the road for a long time. Like he lives on the road. He looks like a dirty hermit, really. The gear is well maintained, but like it's regularly botched together with whatever tools he's got, more so than sort of wet. So yeah, he looks perfectly pleasant while he stood there, considering an assassination attempt just happened. Yeah, he looks a bit haggard and a bit unwell, should we call him that? A little bit frail for someone that you might otherwise expect to look like a warrior, because he's got the armor on, but he's got a big, like a massive wide belt from hip to shoulder, like Thor's girdle, that he's sort of holding while you talk to him. And that's all you see for now.
Well met, friend. Ride up to him on my dragon. Immediately feeling a bit awkward.
Oh there. Hello. All right.
What's occurred here?
Oh, assassination. Assassination has attempted on the wizards. But I was here and spared the lives I could. I captured one in the back. I assume you mean no ill intent.
No, not at all. We're with the Lord. The Aiden. Aiden.
Yeah, I've met Aiden before. Excuse me.
Are you well? Are you injured?
Yes, you are injured, or yes, you are well.
Yes, I'm quite clearly injured. But I suppose I'm also well, so all is well. Now, I received some wounds in the skirmish. But look, if you are here to assist me, then come in by all means. If you
Yeah.
mean no ill will.
It's at
I
that
slide.
point, it's at that point where Adrian kind
No.
of kind of walks forward and like greets you and just like, well, if your order are involved, it must be dire situations indeed.
Well, I wasn't here for them, but yes, we are, I suppose, now involved.
Well, it was good.
I'll look over him and see
fortuitous
if I
you
can
were here.
recognise any symbols for this order.
Yeah, do me an intelligence check on it.
I'm really good at them. No, that's not bad. 13.
Yeah, that's a pretty good, decent target number. Johnny, do you want to explain a little bit about your order?
No, I would. If I'll message Scott if that's all right.
Yeah, that's fine. No
If
problem.
he recognises it,
No problem.
I wouldn't be very forthcoming with it.
No trouble. Okay.
Oh, friends.
Yeah, you guys walk into the tower.
I have a
so
look
you
at
go
the
and have a look
corpses
at-
or the. Sorry.
Yeah, but so you guys
Would
walk.
like
You,
to go
you guys walk into the tower to
and
go
talk
and
to the-
look at the to go and interrogate a prisoner, I guess.
Yep.
Try not to look too happy about it, Andy. And yeah, you just see
Right.
there's just this
Okay. It's very serious business.
there's just this this sort of well set human tied to a chair in this little prison room, makeshift prison room. Don't really have prisons in the college tower, so yeah, he's just sitting there looking all to fight. He's just staring right ahead as you guys walk in. He's not even eyeing any of you. He's just looking dead ahead of him, barely acknowledging any of you. Who wants to make the first crack?
Is he a Keenstone? Does he have the Keenstone symbol on him?
No, he's just wearing a plain black tunic.
I'm going to make the huge assumption that neither me nor Ulmo are going to be the best at interrogating and torturing a man that's tied to a chair. So I'm going to sidle back over to the Dragonborn and
Okay.
leave our gothy, edgy friends to do this bit. So,
All right,
what's your name, friend?
I suppose it's fine. Thaxeldak Devroth.
Thaxeldak.
Dak is appropriate.
Dak. Good to know you. My name's Kalen. I'll offer him a hand. Don't know if he'll shake it or not. No, fuck it.
Curious beast you got there. Very lovely.
Yes, he's a true friend. I'll pat Beshigor and he'll go flying up into the sky to go and do whatever the fuck it is he does.
Lovely little thing.
What? How did you get caught up in this? What brought you here?
I can't say, but I was here with good intentions.
Insight
There was
check.
Go for it.
Hey.
prick. Yeah, fuck it, I'm looking.
Seems legit.
Why do you stare at me so? Are you alright?
It's been a day, friend. We haven't spread this news around, but the Elven Queen has been taken via sorcery, teleported away to God knows where.
Yes.
This
I
is
heard.
what brought us here for answers to try and ascertain a location. But are any of the wizards left alive? Were the assassins successful?
They weren't. You were able to save because of you being there, Johnny. You were able to save them, so you were fine.
Not really.
Insight check. This is excellent news.
Tell me more of this teleportation circle, would you?
Oh, I'll tell you what I can. It's far from my bailiwick. There was a distraction assault launched by an orc warband, and after cutting them down, we returned to check on the queen, but there was a glowing circle on the floor that had faded into some pale version of itself, and one of our number, the master druid over there, spoke to some of the local plant life that told us what they'd seen.
He'll make a point of waving. It's not rude.
The mage Marcellus teleported in with a series of human companions, slit the throats of the guard, and made away with the queen.
You remember the runes drawn on the ground?
They were certainly rune-shaped. I'll do my best to, like, I don't know, try to
Unfortunately,
draw.
my
Have you got paper?
microphone
Try
was
to
muted
draw.
and I was trying to say, but because I completely didn't notice, I left with you. So I don't know if I'm actually with you or not, but I'm
Cool.
nearby.
I can't remember anything about it. Maybe
Yes.
friend, do you remember the symbols on the circle?
I recognize what it was, DM. Do I remember? Can I recollect?
You're
it,
not,
or-
you have made a whole point, like every single episode, that whenever you see something, you always seem to jot it down. So I'll say before you left, you
He
would
actually does.
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
So I would have said that before you
by
left.
all means, I
while you
actually
were there, you would have.
take it out.
Yeah, he would have. And it's the typical sort of runes you see for teleportation circles. Is there anything particular you're looking for, Johnny, into these runes?
Just that it is a low-level teleportation circle. Like, I would recognize something that is used for specific purpose. Like, there's no greater magics at work here.
No, it's
Or-
just
also
it's just a teleportation
one
circle
purpose.
done by a sorcerer. Just a normal everyday sorcerer.
Right, that's good to know. Good to know. Thank you. And I'll hand it back.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll
Put it back.
put a pause on that for a moment while we flip into the interrogation room and see what information good old Clyda can get out of this poor, defenseless assassin.
I'm gonna walk in. The Mortress and Avaris are gonna be behind me. I'm just gonna sort of walk around him a couple of times. You know, get his measure. See if there's anything that I can like pick up. Whether he seems nervous or uncomfortable or anything like that.
Do me a do me a perception check
I
on him.
think I can roll a dice for it.
Yeah, do a perception check on him.
Perception check. So
I'm just
pleased.
going to be sticking by the door, just watching, listening,
Okay.
just in case
As a-
anyone wants to kind of come in or something.
That is a 9, so
A 9.
I guess I'm not feeling that.
Yeah,
Attentive.
yeah, you're not really feeling anything off him. Like I say, he's just deadpan, staring ahead of him, like not even acknowledging anyone who's in the room with him.
Mango fucking flies around, zipping about.
Mango's biting.
Mango's just having a time, good time.
Yeah, like I said, not even acknowledging her either. It's just completely ignoring everything around him.
Rude.
I'm gonna sort of stop in front of him and crouch down so that my head is like level with his, because he's obviously sat down. So I'm like, listen, there are a couple of things that can happen now. One, you can tell us what you know, and you can go off into the sunset. Might even pay you for your trouble, or we can go down another route, which involves me messing up my rather nice jacket. It's your choice, my friend. I'm just gonna sort of
Do an intimidation roll.
intimidation. Ah, yes. This is for that.
Mm.
5 is 16.
16. At those words, his eyes do kind of look up and meet yours for a bit. And then they just immediately go back to being staring deadpan ahead. Doesn't answer you, doesn't say anything.
I'm gonna sigh. I'm gonna sort of stand up. I'm gonna walk behind him. I'm gonna sort of just be stood like quite close behind him,
Mm-hmm.
just like in his personal space a little bit, but not like doing anything. Look, someone very, important has been kidnapped, and the only people within 1,000 miles that can give us any information happen to be here, and you happen to have tried to kill them at the same time. Just tell us what we want to know, and I will not nail you piece by piece back to your masters, who I'm assuming are the Kingstones. Oh, that got a reaction. So
Yeah.
I'm guessing you have nothing to do with the Kingstones, then you're just here randomly for fun. Because who doesn't love murdering mages, am I right?
This is bigger than the petty human wars and bigger than bigger than anything. We failed.
than
I'm dead. I'm dead. Whatever happens.
Anything.
I'm dead. Whatever happens here. But we did have a backup plan,
Yes. Backup plan.
which you're gonna see soon.
Tell me more about that.
Which you're gonna. Oh, you'll see soon enough. You'll get no more from me.
I'm just gonna look at the virus and be like, oh, I love it when they try and be intimidating and menacing. It's
Me
great.
Too. If you're going to die anyway, you might as well tell us the plan.
Exactly. I mean, think about it. There's a lot of time between now and when you die, and how you spend that time could be vastly different.
I want to pull my bow out, aim it at his legs,
Yes, I like this.
take a shot just right next to his foot, so we can make this slow.
Do you roll me an attack roll
He
for it?
does not often miss. You're
Attack roll.
Yeah, roll an attack roll. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah. 29.
29.
shiny.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
Legolas style, like, and yeah, the bow, the arrow lands exactly where you're hoping, just a millimeter or so away from his foot, and he just looks down at the arrow, looks up at you.
Next one goes in your knee. With your skills, friends, you could escape. You can keep ahead. You can get away. But if you take your legs out, you're not going anywhere. Give you back to your friends. I've got a lot of-
It's about at
Arrows.
this. It's about at this
Does.
time that Kaelin and sorry, Johnny, I've forgotten your character's name already.
Just call him
Dak.
Dak is
Yeah.
fine.
Kaelin,
That
Dak,
is
and
fine.
Ormo. You're the first. You lot and Aiden are the first ones to hear it, but shouts from the walls, and then warning horns blaring, and then that sound travels down the corridor into the room where you guys are, interrogating the prisoner. That's when he just kind of looks up and smiles and goes, "Now your time has come."
The back. That must be the backup plan, right on cue.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna draw out my sword and just cut his leg off.
I would be shocked by this, but I have no idea it's happening. So I'm gonna slap Dak on the back, nod at Olmo, draw my sword. Little flames start flickering up the blade. Thank God to me.
In case
I'm
we
ready.
do die. Just in case we do die, I wouldn't want to die thinking that you got away without a little bit of pain. Goodbye, my
Yeah, and he is
And we're just
screaming.
gonna-
He is
gonna walk
screaming
out.
at that. He is screaming at that point.
So I just
As you lot
I just-
leave.
I just walk out, and then I just close the door because I don't really like fighting with the sound of muffled screaming in the background. It puts me off.
So yeah, Vashkor comes flying back down again to you, and then puts his head down for you to jump on his back.
Yeah, but mid-run, he lands ahead. I'm just gonna mid-run vault into the saddle and start riding off towards the wall.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's so cool.
Wait till there's an explosion. I won't even look at it.
I'm right
Um,
on his heels. I'm running with.
You as
If
well.
there's scope, I'd like to cast Find Steed, please, when we get down and outside.
Okay. Yeah. So are you? So you're running to get to the gate, or
Well, wherever the shouting was coming from.
it's all around. Like I said, the warning bells are going off. Aiden's
Oh, shit.
Aiden's kind of mounted up and is charging towards the front gate that you just came from.
Nah, fuck it. I'll go with him then.
Okay.
Yeah. Down.
What about the rest of you?
Got to run along the walls, so I'll be above.
Yeah.
So I can have a look at what's going on around.
I'll stick with the elves.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just gonna we'll
Team
be up the
elf.
walls, I guess.
Yes.
Team elf.
So I say, yeah, you guys are like running parallel with the ground with the guys in the streets running towards the main gate. It's just pandemonium. It's like there's a few guards just running left, right, and center. And when you guys arrive at the gate, you can see there's a very haggard-looking, very tired-looking scout, just randomly shouting at the captain. It's like, and then by the time you arrive, all you hear is thousands of them coming this way.
Zulu, sir. Thousands of them.
You did say you're gonna throw more of them at us, but this is a bit much.
Thousands of orcs. Okay. I guess I'll just pull up alongside Aiden and say, who's in command of the defence?
Well, apparently he was at the summit and was killed during the orc raid. So I guess it's down to the most experienced here. And the captain's there, just like, well, this is my part-time job, but I'm no strategist. So Aiden just kind of like, Kaelin, you've been a warrior for many a while. Dak, you too.
Bearing in mind, Kaelin's probably like 24, and this is his first mission ever on his own.
He just kind of goes, well, why don't we go to the Heroes Rest Inn? We'll discuss a way to defend the city from there. Just because he turns to the scout and go, how far away? He turns to the scout and says, how far out is this army? He says, be here by nightfall. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning at this stage, I'd say.
Okay. I'll maybe calm down a little bit then. Stop running around.
Two arms! I'm running behind you. Two arms!
Everyone's just looking at
Almost waving his stick around.
Everyone's just like looking at the little this little halfling running down the street behind everything. He's only just caught up with everyone now because of his little legs. It's just like, two arms. Is he with you?
Well, Dak, seems like your day's work is not yet done either. Will you join us? We could use another experienced head.
What choice do I have? I'm here. We must fight. It is obvious. Now, nightfall. How long do we have?
So it'll be about 8 o'clock at night is when it starts getting dark at this time of the year. So you've got a fair few hours to make some plans, get some rest before the orc army is upon you.
I would definitely like a short rest at least.
Right. We need to talk about palisades and other barricades to fight behind.
And that's when Aiden goes like, yes, let's head to the Heroes Rest. There's a room there we can talk in.
Very good.
And you get there, and as you arrive, Valathor's already behind the bar. You see he's got a bunch of gear laid out on the bar in front of him. It's not open for business anymore because of this, and you can just see he's oiling up some 2 short swords and stringing a long bow as you lot approach. And he waves a hand. Greetings. Apologies, we haven't really got much in the way of host at the moment. Everyone's gone home for the panic. What's going on?
Looks like you know very well what's going on, friend. I'll have work enough soon. Nightfall. The city will be invested.
Well, never thought I'd be part of a siege again. Well,
Why should we wait until the siege becomes orcs? We can cuss off the head. Should we wait for them to reach us?
There are 1,000 greenskins out there. I don't fancy fighting my way through them to try and find their leader. We know where they're going to be. We don't know where they are now, but we know where they're going to be at nightfall.
Well, here's another question for you. Should we even stay in this city? The Queen is gone. We cannot. If we are stuck in this city under siege, we cannot do anything to help her.
That is true.
There is more at stake here, human. We must stand and defend these people. That is our unfortunate duty.
Why?
they are
What's wrong
innocents.
with you?
That's what Aiden says. So they are innocents here. Families, children. I am not leaving.
Nor
That is
I.
all well and good. But the High Queen of the Elves has gone missing, and I would like to find her. So let me ask you an important question. If you are so determined, Dragonborn, that we stay and fight, Why? You say that more is at stake. What? I will not
There
die.
is. Fine, don't. Go. Save your queen. Take your fights. Don't stay. Don't stay. I'm not going to convince you. I only want those to stay that wish to die in this city and are prepared to defend the innocent. I have no interest in your self-indulgent schemes. By all means, leave. If you can get out, good luck to you.
My queen was innocent, Dragonborn.
Half queen.
I'm just going to leave. Half queen. Yes, well, the human half of me has been fucking great, so yes, I'd love to help them, and I'm just going to leave for a little bit.
Noted. Okay. What's everyone else's vote?
I'll kind of shrug and say, we shouldn't leave the city. I look completely struck with indecision, like all of the kind of bluster and I'm gonna kill some things is gone, and all of a sudden he looks really young. He's just a rabbit in the headlights.
I have nowhere else to be right now. There is no plan to go out. No particular place that we can go. I'll stay.
Aiden just kind of gives you a little clap on the back and just goes, "Thank you, friend."
Rocks me a bit.
It's like and he just kind of Evarist, Mortis.
Well,
Not
we
stay in
still
Old
need.
City.
Yeah, we still need to speak to a wizard, and we haven't done that yet. So I guess we're staying.
And he kind of like looks out the door to where Carla just left. Just says, "I'll give him a moment." And the guard captain's in there with you, and Aiden says, like, "How many guardsmen are in this city?" And he's 400 or 500. There's a few mercenary bands that have been left over. Valathor's at the doorway and just goes like, "I've got at least 20 lads that I can rally up to join." You know, looks at you, Caelan, and just goes like, "Wherever you stand on the walls, I'll stand with you."
Aw. Sorry.
Aw, how cute.
Valathor, by the way, for you, Johnny, is a about 8 foot tall Leonin.
Legend.
And Aiden just goes like, "Okay, well," and he gets out a map of the city and looks at all the walls and just goes, "Right, well, as I've hired and known most of you, I think it's only fair that I stand with you in this battle." He looks at the walls. Just, I think the weakest section will be here. He points at the western wall. It's like, I say, we hold this. They can only come at us from the gatehouse. I think we should have the majority of our forces guarding that. The gate falls, this whole city's gone.
To ask about the wizards. See, having the wizards in the city, if it falls, the queen is lost as well. So should we not make a plan to get them out?
Valathor just goes, "I'll speak to them after this. I'll get them to maybe they can create their own teleportation circles and get us all out of here before this army turns up."
I look completely torn, like never had to make this kind of decision.
Very well. And then Aiden just kind of said, "All right, Valathor, go to the tower, get them started on any sort of preparations they can do."
The armies. Also,
Hmm?
the armies that were with us earlier, the elf army. How far away are they? Dwarves.
They're half.
Are they still in range, or are they gone?
A lot of them had already been leaving at that point. When you left, a lot of them were packing up to leave. It'll take, by horseback, about 4 or 5 hours to ride there. And then, considering there wasn't a lot of mounts there, it will take them a while to march back. And by that point, the city will already be laid siege. And what a lot of you will realize, what a lot of you already know about orcs is that they aren't the type to hang around when it comes to battle. Like, they won't sit outside the walls and starve you out. They will come out those walls and they will do their best to slaughter everyone inside quickly and efficiently.
No, it's a good thing they won't starve us out because we got someone of Goodberry. So good luck.
Would live forever.
I've
The
got 8 on me
unknowable
right now
power
if
of
you're hungry.
Woodbury.
But yes.
Nope, I don't. I ate them.
Ah.
I forgot.
Oh yeah, you did. You like gobbled them down.
So, and Aiden's just like, well, it'll be a tough defense, but these walls have held strong for hundreds of years. The people here, they're hardy folk. Despite the fact that they don't take part in any of the wars, they've had their struggles. I believe in them.
Can we send some people away?
I think we get those who cannot fight and the young. I think we try and get them out as quickly as possible. But I feel uneasy sending them out into the open with the orc army bearing down. They tend to send out outriders.
Mhm.
I think those people have a better chance in here than they have out there.
We summon every fighter together, get them all into the square. Obviously, we need to have a proper chat with everyone, buy out what we've got, and get everyone going, basically.
Yes. That's when the guard captain kind of pops up and just goes, well, trained soldiers wise, we have at least, like I say, 400 to 500. Most of the men and women here between the ages of 16 to 24 have to serve a time in the guards. So there's some basic military training there. That could bolster our numbers up to at least 800. And we have the advantage of walls between us and them.
Unless there are many, many thousands, they will not take this city.
If they have come here, they will take the city. I've
Well,
been lurking outside
we've
the door
al- we-
the whole time.
I'm just looking around.
We've already fought off one distraction attack from orcs. Is this not the same on a grander scale? We have nearly 1,000 warriors in this city. If they number 2,000 orcs, they will not storm these walls.
Perhaps there's something else at play here that we're not seeing. What did the assassin
Not
say?
trying. He said that there was a backup plan. He said that they were the first wave. There was a backup plan. The backup plan was supposed to be the 1,000 armies of the 1,000 orcs, or at least that's what he implied.
Doesn't a backup plan imply that the main plan didn't work? What was their main plan?
They
Kill
were the
wizard.
main plan.
They killed the wizard,
Uh,
so we couldn't find where they teleported the queen to. Clearly, we need to find out where the queen's been. This is all a sideshow. This is never intended to take this city.
He said it was bigger than the human wars, which means they don't care about the human wars. They only care about one thing, the same thing you care about. They don't want us to go to the east.
Ba, ba, ba.
Right. Let's go talk to a wizard, shall we?
I think we should have done that first thing. Let's go.
Very well. Aiden says that he'll stay with the guard captain and summon some of the leaders to carry on with plans to defend the city while you lot go and do your thing with the wizards.
I'm going to
Hearing the
join
words
Aiden.
going to the east get me very excited, and I'm definitely going to the wizard right now.
Okay, so you're going
Yeah.
to wizards. Mortis, you're staying with Aiden, did you say?
I'm staying with Aiden. I'm going to try and range the troops.
Okay, Dak.
I'll stay.
Get the defences set up.
I've spoken to them, so I'll stay as well.
Okay, no worries. So Kyla, Avaris, Ulmo, and Kaelin, you're all going to the wizard tower.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Split the party. Yeah.
I'm straight.
all right, we'll follow you guys through a bit first.
Get married to the city.
All right, we'll come to you guys first then. As you're approaching the wizard's tower, you can see there's five wizards there, currently talking to Valathor. And as you're approaching, you can hear them just hear them talking about a potential mass teleportation circle. And that's when you lot arrive and say, so what about Caelan? And he just steps back a little bit.
What if we found Valathor? Gentlemen, ladies, indeterminate genders.
They will just nod their heads at you, and Valathor just goes, well, it'll take time, but they think they could create a teleportation circle to get everybody out, but it won't last for long, and
Right.
it'll take them a while to do it.
New plan. Ulmo. Is Ulmo with us?
Yep.
Yes.
You have the drawing?
Yes, I already have it pulling it out and giving it to them. This is the circle that they use to teleport.
Can you find where that went?
It's a fine drawing, but I would need to see the actual circle itself to trace the magic.
Then let's go. Then will one of you come with us to the ruin tower?
Well, why don't we teleport the wizards to the tower where the queen was taken? Then we're all there. Then we can all go from there.
That's remarkably intelligent, and I'm glad you're here.
Yes, we can make a.
Oh wait, you're not.
We can make
I am
a.
here.
You are.
We can. One of the wizards
I'm
says
behind
that.
you, Kaelin.
One of the wizards does say like, I think I can possibly get us teleported there. I know where it is.
Inside check on him. Do I trust him?
Do you inside roll for it?
It's Marcellus with a bad mustache.
Oh, okay. That is a 13.
13. Yeah, he seems honest about it. He says that he can.
Enough for me.
He says that he can travel between trees, and he's been there before, so he can get you there and then get you back again in a matter of moments.
Can you
If
trace
you-
the magic?
I will be able to. Yes.
Thank you. If you're willing, your aid could save this city and possibly more.
Very willing. Shall we go now, or do you need time to? Do you need to settle any affairs quickly?
Do we need everyone else?
Yeah.
We're going and coming back, aren't we?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's make some.
Let's
move
just go
quicker.
now.
Okay. And he just takes a moment, mutters some incantations at a tree, and then you see it. And as he's doing, he just goes, "You'll have 6 seconds to pass when it's open, so be quick." And he just opens it up, and then and he says, "Go, go, go!" And he runs through, and yeah,
Cool. Going after.
all of
I'm
you-
leaving Veshigo behind because he's outside the tower, and I'm just going in without him.
There's just Veshkul just sitting there like,
He's an intelligent creature. He can be left to his own devices.
and a lot of nervous people giving him a wide berth as they're going around. But no, so you guys arrive at the tower, and he just goes, right, where was this circle that you found?
We're directed inside.
Yeah. So you guys
Can I look
Instantly.
around and make sure there's no one there?
Are there still like the remains of the summit with like people still here?
there's a few people still around. In the last
Can I just
instance.
go and find my retainers and tell them to stay away from Whitehall?
You absolutely can. As
I'm
you,
going to tell them to get out
as you,
of the way of the rampaging Orc horde, not to go to Whitehall because they'll get trapped, and to just camp somewhere and to send me get to the nearest town and send me a letter when they're there.
Who is the one who is hiding under the table, and are they still there?
That was Ansel.
Hansel,
Ansel was hiding under the table in the bar.
Hansel is just kind of like there, like when you're there, he just, oh, sire,
Actually,
sire.
new plan. Come with us, you three, over here. Wait here until I come back out of this tower. We're going to Whitehall via teleportation, and you're coming with us.
Teleport. Hansel looks very
Shut
nervous.
up! Wait here, Ansel.
Okay. And then you all go in. The wizard that you arrived with, just like, right. This will take a few moments, and he just kind of concentrates a bit. Has his hand on the circle, opens his eyes. You can just see they're just like they've just gone from coloured blue that they were to just pure white now, as he's concentrating on where this teleportation circle went to. He's there for a good 5 minutes doing this, until he finally goes up and just. It seems to have come out of a town called Wimborne. Kyler, do me and I'll call it an intelligence check.
What's my intelligence? Straight up intelligence. It's not very much. Can it be history? Would it be history?
Arcana.
Mm,
Not Arcana.
no,
history.
actually, no. Yeah, history makes sense. Yeah, yeah. That makes sense
that's,
too.
That's much better for me. 17 plus 5 is some.
23.
23. Thank you. That's a 23.
Some.
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 Yeah.
22.
Okay.
23.
Yeah, you
22.
realise that the town of Wimborne is about 3 days on foot from the Keenstone's capital.
Of course it is. They've gone to the Keenstone lands. For whatever reason, the Keenstones are involved in this. Probably worship some fucking abomination in the east, knowing those fuckers.
Yes, well,
As we're here, can we send a message? How far away are we from the town that we were just in?
like I say, it's to walk it would take you about half a day by horseback.
Can we
Couple of
send
hours.
a message to the? Is there any armies nearby, the Elven or whoever it was, from where we are now?
The elves and the dwarfs have pretty much all packed up and gone at this point. You don't know where. There's still a few of the humans around in the final stages of packing up to leave. And then and Caelan's retainers.
Which humans are still around?
The Kragors are still there. The head of the
Are they?
Kragor
That's
family.
interesting. That is very interesting.
And just some of the lesser nobles that that came to just try and show support to their supported families. Everyone else is pretty much gone.
What's the name of the Kragors family head?
That was
I don't have that written down.
Mr. Craggle.
no. That was Clogan.
Logan.
Clogan
Right. I
Kragor.
would like to go and find Logan.
Clogan. Okay.
Logan.
Yeah, Klogan.
K. I mean, I wasn't going to spell it right. I haven't spelled any of their names right, but there we go. His name is spelled right. What an honor for Mr. Clogan Kragor. Cool. I'd like to go find him, please.
All right, yeah, you can see him there, just like directing some of his servants and soldiers to pack the wagons and that sort of stuff. He's got about 20 men with him that are still surviving from the.
I'm going to walk up to him and going to say, "Greetings. You do not know me. Well, you probably don't remember me, but we have met a fair while back. It was the Keenstones that were behind these days' events. I would suggest that you look to your own lands and prepare them. Also, there is a small matter of me saving your, what was it, grandfather's life, a debt for which I was never repaid. And I would like to borrow your army, pretty please."
He's kind of quiet for a moment as he looks you up and down, and just starts laughing. You have not lost any of your boister, it seems.
You do remember me. Happy days. Look, this is an emergency. The Queen of the Elves is gone.
So we hear.
There is 1,000 orcs descending on the town of Whitehaven, which I'm sure you would love to kill some orcs.
Whitehall.
Whitehall, whatever is the town of White something. I know that you and your men enjoy orc killing. If you
We enjoy killing of many kinds, that's for sure. But
yes,
when it comes to thousands of orcs and there only being 20 of us, most of which being servants, don't really know if I am willing to do it, risk the lives of my men for a city that is neutral in this and has taken.
But we have walls and nearly 1,000 warriors, and the city might be neutral now. However, it would be pretty useful to have an entire city in your debt, would it not?
Roll a persuasion.
Yes. Let's see what this is. Yeah. That's a 15 plus 8, so 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
All right. So he just kind of, you make a good point. Just a shame you left the politics. You're very good at it.
It wasn't my calling.
Very well. I'll march my boys to the city. We'll be there in a matter of hours.
You don't need to march, my friend. I can get you there very quickly. You do have to run through a tree, though.
Sorry, what?
What?
The teleportation. We're gonna teleport back. We have to run through a tree. That's how we got here. Do you not remember? It was like 5 minutes ago.
I wasn't really watching.
Oh.
He kind of looks at his belongings and just. Very well. Let us know when you're ready to go, and we'll go through a tree with you, I suppose.
Well, if we pull this off, I will be in your debt.
I'll remember that.
I know. I'm just gonna leave.
And yeah, so you found out the location where the Queen was taken to, the town of Wimborne. And is there anything else you want to do while you're here?
I'm gonna while these guys are talking, I'm gonna go and look over the orcs that we killed, especially their leader. Just give him a kick and see if he's got any cool shit.
Yeah, can I do some looting?
You want to do some looting? Okay.
Loot some corpses.
You find a grand total of. Like, how long are you spending to do this? Just like a quick sort of look over and then ready to go, or are you going to take a bit of a thorough look?
Until everyone else is ready to go, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
Yeah, same.
okay. I'll say you spend about 10 minutes just going over the corpses that you see in front of you. You accumulate a grand total of 170 silver pieces of probably some of the raiding that they did while they were on their way down there. Gear wise, they have very basic stuff on them, but the orc leader had like this big heavy set, practically plate mail on him, that quite unusual to see on orcs.
I start immediately undressing this dead orc. Yes.
Okay.
Kinky.
And I'll haul it all under, in a big bundle, wrap it in my cloak.
Just Hansel's already there at your side, ready to sort of take it off of you. So, do you want me to take that, Lord?
If you would, lad. Good boy, good boy.
As you place it, he's like, "You're welcome." And he just sort of shuffles off a little bit awkwardly with this big, massive amount of plate mail that he's now got in his arms. It can barely lift. He's not very strong. I have made stats for your guys as well.
They're only commoners.
I know. They're very squishy. All right. But yeah, like I say, as for the rest of them, they have very rusted, like various swords and axes. Nothing of worth really. You'd be lucky to get a couple of coppers for this stuff in any market. Orcish weaponry and stuff isn't very sought after.
I'll split the silver with the virus. Because we're both looting, aren't we? Yeah. So go on. Actually, you know what? No, I'll give it. I've got the plate mail. You can have the silver. There you go.
I don't know. We'll do half.
I'm pretty sure the plate mail is going to be something pimp, so I'm happy with. I mean, the plate mail on its own is worth hundreds and hundreds of gold. I'm not coming out worse than the steel.
Plate mail on its own worth 1,500.
1500s, yeah.
Yeah.
Mama didn't raise no fool.
Alrighty then. So yeah, you've done your looting. You've got your location. You've just convinced the Kragors to come back with you. I'd say that's a pretty successful trip. So the wizard's there at the tree waiting for everyone to just come to him and say when to open the portal again.
Let's go run through a tree.
Let's do it.
Very well.
Brunt.
Clogan's there. You're sure about this?
We only have 6 seconds, so I just grab the front of his
Yeah,
shirt.
we've been told the moment it's open, we run. Run!
Yeah, he hasn't actually opened it yet. He's waiting for the he's waiting for the go word.
Into a tree.
Man.
He didn't say it was ready yet. I'm going to pick the halfling up. Are you okay?
Yes.
You need to listen more, my friend.
I'm like that guy who in the meme where he ran through a wall to go to the
Hogwarts.
to Hogwarts. Yeah.
Fuck, it's closed.
Is it possible to open up a portal just outside of Heroes Rest so everyone can see the army we've brought and we can chat to?
20 people.
Unfortunately, I can only go via trees, and the only tree that I know
Okay.
in Whitehall is outside of the college. But
That is fine. Let us
very
go
well.
to outside.
And
of
he
the
goes,
college.
and 3, 2, 1, opens the portal, runs through, and then all of you just.
I'm gone.
You're kind of sat there as you get through. You just realize, oh, wait, Hansel's not. Oh, for fuck! And there's the portal starts, shh, and then suddenly you just see this. Sorry, the armor was heavier than I expected. He's just like dragging.
Oh.
Good job, lad. Good job. And I'll lift him up like a sack of potatoes.
And yeah, so you're back at
Before
Whitehall.
we make our way back to everybody else and they do their whole scene,
Mhm.
can I see if one of these wizards can look at the armor? And is this magical at all, wizard?
No. It's orcish. Orcs aren't known for their
Never
magic, I'm
mind.
afraid.
Okay, never mind. Off I go.
Alrighty, so we'll come to we'll say you guys in the tavern now with Aiden planning out the defense of the city. So far,
While they're doing that, I'm resting.
okey-dokey.
Yeah,
I'll say
short rest is fine.
Valathor just will take you to the tavern and just provide you with some rooms to go sit yourselves in, because he's going to be doing the same thing himself, getting ready for the battle to come.
Fair enough.
And yeah, so far Aiden's come up between the captain has said that he'll rally a militia to sort of set up barricades in the streets, so that if the walls and gate are breached, then we can have some fallback positions to go to. He's changed his thing from the western wall to having you guys, himself and you lot, with a few of the guards, to guard the left side of the gatehouse. As you know, it's probably best to try and defend that as well as possible, since if a gate falls, the whole city's fucked. His words exactly. Any ideas that you two had?
Well, the key here is not the physical assault, but the morale of the city. This battle will not be lost with swords. Courage is what must stand. What can we do to ensure that our veteran fighters receive the hardest of the attack?
Okay, right, that's fine.
I did have some thoughts of that. My thought was to maybe spread the veterans amongst the more green of the troops. Give them some hope and some encouragement.
It will be key.
And he kind of looks to you, Mortis, and just goes, "You fought in wars before. Ever fought in a siege?"
Yeah, a few times. I think one of the most important things would be getting the non-combatants helping us with the fortifications and getting the troops rested, because it's going to be a long night. So we need to make sure we have a ready fighting force. Don't exhaust them. We obviously need to have a look, obviously, at the fortifications, see what we work with. So that's what I'll be doing next.
I also wish to send out a scouting party, because that scout, he was terrified. I want a more accurate account of what we're dealing with. I'll rally some troops and head out there in an hour or so. We'll
The scouts. I was just going to say, have the scouts come to me before they go. I can help.
Thank you. Will you two see to these defences while I'm gone?
Yes.
Very well, thank you. I'll go get the scouting party for you now. And he heads off, grabs five lads that are of reasonable veterancy, comes back. Says, "Well, here we are.
Okay. There are 5 of you, are there?
5 altogether, including him."
All right. I'm going to take 4, the ones that aren't in charge. I'm going to cast heroism on them.
Nice.
Hang on. Basically, they're just not going to get terrified. when they're out there. Let me check how it physically works. But yeah, it's basically they're going to be immune to
Good to know.
fear effects.
Good to know.
In case it helps.
And he just puts.
Oh, that lasts a minute. Ignore me. I'm not.
Right.
I'm just going to give him a pat on the shoulder and wish him luck.
Luck, my friend, you'll do great.
Sorry, I thought it was one of my 8-hour jobbies. God, so
No
never
worries.
mind.
No worries.
You know what you need to do? You need to grab a sword, swing it around a bit, and be like, "This is a good sword," and give it back to them because it's oddly encouraging.
Howdy, son of hammer.
Yeah, exactly. You did it.
He just Aiden sort of just walks up to the both of you, Mortis and Dak, and just sort of like puts his hand on both your shoulders and just go, "I'll return soon."
Sorry, I couldn't be of more help.
You're being of far more help with helping with the defense of the city. I'll return in a matter of hours. And you guys who were approaching the tavern from the college have just seen Aiden mount up and ride off with 4 of the riders out the gates. So, is there anything that you want to do before everyone has their rests, or anything you want to achieve?
Just want to talk to Mortis quickly.
Okay.
Mortis. I know my own reasons for wanting to stay here. What makes you seek death so freely?
Got to protect the innocent. There's too many here that wouldn't stand a chance without us. I don't shrink away from a fight. I like a good fight. And with us, I think they'll survive. Without us, they're doomed.
Good to know I can count on you when it comes to it.
You look like a fellow fighter, and it's good to see in these days.
Guess we'll see. I'll look to you. This all gets very ugly.
Up to you two.
You were willing to stay when you could have gone, and I trust that. Now, let's go see to these defenses.
Okay. So yeah, I'll say that you two spend about, in the time it's taken you to have that conversation with Aiden, prep all that, these guys coming back, that's taken you 2 hours of about talking out and planning. It's going to take you another 4 to 5 hours to set up all these defenses that have been planned. And that's going to leave you 3 or 4 hours to sort of get yourself rested up and take any food and everything like that. Valathor kind of like comes back to the tavern with you lot, just as Aiden's leaving. Sees you two sort of go off to start on work on the defences. Is there anything that you guys want to say to these two before they head off for the night for the stuff, or do any of you want to help them, or are you going to stay in the tavern and rest up? That's to Ulmo and Co.
I've rested as much as I could. If they need my help, sure.
There isn't actually a long rest, is there? So yeah, I'll rest and then help.
Okay.
Yeah, help with help making barricades.
Okay.
I would invite Mortis, Kalen, is it?
Yeah.
And Ulmo over to me at some point, and it doesn't matter when, at some point, and I'd gather them round there and say, "So, here we stand, those that were prepared, stay straight away. So, with my aid, we stand just a little longer." I'll cast aid on us 4. So you all get 5. Now this does last 8 hours.
It's checked.
So you can all have 5 extra max HP and 5
Woo.
temporary hit points as well.
Banging.
So just as a little boon. And that's not
Nice.
concentration or anything. That will just be there.
I take it that does not translate to my wild shapes.
It doesn't.
No,
I wouldn't
unfortunately
have thought so.
That's fine.
Okay.
Thank you.
Nice. So yeah, you've all kind of Kyla and Avaris. Are you guys wanting to? So you say you're going to have your short rest and then jump in and help out. Actually, no, wait, you're half elves. You don't have to rest for as long, do you?
Yeah, but
Wow.
we still need Oh yeah, no. Can I have a long rest actually? Fuck it. Can I have a long
because
rest?
you only need
Meditation.
like 4 or 5 hours, don't you?
Yeah. Fuck it. I'm having a long rest then, because that way I get my spooky boy back.
I'm okay with just a short rest, and then I'll go help out.
Okay. Valathor just like
Super
sets you up, just goes out the back, grabs some like little bit of food for you, sets you up with some drink, and just goes on the house,
Thank you.
and then goes
I'll
out.
have
Kyler,
my
ha-
hand.
Kyler has to have a chat with his sword.
Okay. We'll come to that in a second.
Mm.
Oh, okay, fine.
You don't actually need a physical talk with the sword. You just need to do a.
No, I was gonna just draw the sword out and not necessarily
Stare
engage in
it
conversation,
creepily.
but I was just gonna look at what the runes on the blade say, and the runes are basically they flash in different languages that I speak repeatedly, and it's always just the same word. I'm gonna look at them and I'm gonna go fuck, and then I'm gonna put the sword down, sword back away into the scabbard.
Okay, noted. um. Excellent. I'll say that it's coming up to about the 7 o'clock time now. Sun is starting to drift, and you can see just off in the far distance the unmistakable sign of a huge dust cloud being thrown up of an army on the march. And if you listen very, very, very carefully, you can just hear the rumble of marching feet in the distance. Valathor's sort of on the wall where you've all been placed, overlooking it. A couple of his men with him that he knows, just looking out. One of them sort of just sharpening his sword, looks up at you, Kaelin, and kind of just holds out his water canteen to you. It's like, drink. It's not water, he says to you.
About that time, I'll kind of look around and just trying to maintain some form of like authority or some form of like air of competence. Trying desperately to make it very clear that I've not been in a war or a battle of any like of this kind of size. I've fought a lot of bandits and I've killed a couple of like small to medium monsters, but this is something that's making me feel very, very out of depth, very, very quick.
Oh,
Who was that? Oh,
that was
Nah,
Scott.
he's
He
disconnected.
just he's
so out of
Way
depth.
out of
yeah.
depth.
so out of his depth. He just went, nah, fuck this, I'm gone. And Kaelin deserted the city, and
Yeah, that's a good start. Oh god, we lost another one.
So
I return.
carry on.
And just try to look around because I don't know any of these people. I'm just going to try and look around them all and realize that in this particular moment, the only person that I've had any significant kind of experience of fighting alongside more than one fight is the fucking barman of the pub. And just try to get a read on literally just look at them all and try to see, am I the only one that's out of depth here? Am I the only one that's feeling this way?
I think I'm gonna see his face. I'm gonna sort of know what he's feeling. Obviously, from experience, I'm gonna walk up to him, put my hand on his shoulder, and say, "You're gonna be all right." Obviously, put a brave face on for the troops. And so everyone is in the same position. Everyone is scared.
As you look over at Kaelin and Avaris, you see me like kind of give Kyler his hand a squeeze and give him a little nervous smile just as we wait for battle. Because this is scary for Avaris. She's not used to fighting big battles. So
Who's holding the gate, by the way?
he's holding the gate.
So you lot are.
He left without giving me a
'Cause we're
nod.
up on the wall, aren't we? So
Yeah, so you're up on the you're up on the gatehouse on the left of it, sort of guarding the left side of the wall on the gatehouse, and then you've got another decent troop of soldiers on the right hand side of it. But it's your guys' job to hold this section basically. And there's another group of pretty well trained soldiers at the actual gate itself in case it does get breached.
But we are all together, aren't we?
You're all together, yeah.
Yeah, we're all good, yeah.
Stab.
Oh,
Bit of war.
okay.
So with you on the wall right now are Valathor, three or four of his men, Aiden, and your party there, and all you lot.
I'm going to try and make sure that I'll stand near to Dak, but try to make sure that we're like, if not in the center, then kind of at the busiest part of the wall, because we're the two that are wearing huge slabs of metal armor. You know, we're the ones that are visibly the most armored kind of guys.
What are you getting
And
Vash to do at this point as well?
Oh, yeah.
Is he going to be on the wall with you? Is he going to be
Vesh
flying
is going to
around?
fly around above me, and if he sees anybody either coming behind me or someone or any like nice targets, he's going to swoop down and just.
Right. Cool.
Me and Kyla cast a mage armor on ourselves.
I was about to say that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good shout. Good shout.
Yeah. And as the dawn starts getting, as the as the sun gets lower and lower towards the horizon, again that marching feet is now very, very distinct, getting a lot closer. You know that it's not long now before that army is going to be showing itself outside those walls. And Valathor, everyone's sort of doing their last minute checks of their equipment, their swords, making sure they don't stick in the scabbards. The usual thing that nervous people do before a big battle happens. Going on what you said earlier, Kaelin, about looking around to make sure see if anyone else is in the same boat as you. Being a bit more encouraged by Mortis's words, you also see little Ulmo, who has never even fought a battle in his life, let alone a siege. His first taste.
I'm just going through my notes, just reading stuff.
Halflings, man, they ain't scared of shit.
No, not me, really. No, not this character. No.
Is that because he doesn't know any better, or just because he's genuinely not scared?
He generally got advantage against being frightened.
Good shit.
So right now he's okay.
Good shit.
I'm going to. Are the torches up and down the walls then?
Yeah, they're starting to get lit up now as we're talking. There's a few like little brazier pits scattered along the wall as well.
I'll touch the one nearest to me with my sword to light it.
Yeah, and almost like a well-timed oil machine, the sun drops behind the horizon, and you start hearing it. But what's eerie about it is, despite the fact these are orcs, they're not roaring out or anything in anger. They're not screaming or shouting or anything that you're normally used to seeing roving war bands of orcs do. You notice that these are like marching in time with each other, and when you see the first line of them break through the trees, they're in well organized units approaching the walls, and they're very well armored, got very good looking gear on them. These worryingly are not orcs that you think you've ever seen before. And they just stop and just stare at the walls.
Is there a wizard in white robes anywhere?
Do a perception check.
Yeah.
I'll say do it with advantage because of the height of the walls. These are really tall, thick walls, so you've got a good vantage point looking over. So you do it with advantage.
It's a good job there was advantage, because that was a natural one.
I legit have that actual soundtrack playing in the background right now.
I got a 5.
A 5.
Exact soundtrack.
Why are
Okay.
you looking at me?
It's like you're looking out, trying to see if you can spot any white wizards, and then Aiden goes like, Caden, they're that way. No, I'm joking.
Oh, they're behind me.
But yeah, you can't.
Is there a really old militiaman with one eye with a bow?
There is
No,
not.
he's gonna
No.
get a kill.
But yeah, you're just you can't see any sort of you can't see what I'm assuming you're looking for Messias.
I was
But
basically, just looking for any There's a lot of orcs there. I'm gonna see if there's anything that's obviously in charge.
yeah, from
I was actually looking for Saruman.
but no, you can't see anything like that. You can't see anyone who's obviously in charge. You just see, like I say, they're just at the moment at this point silently staring up at the walls at all of you right now. And looking at the time, because I know Ginger had to get off at 10 o'clock. I'm pretty shattered myself. Been a long week and a long couple of days. I'm fucking knackered, and I know that this fight is going to take a lot longer than an hour. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little. We're going to finish at 10 on the dot. So we'll just do a little, as much as we can, and then we'll just get to a stopping point. Just a bit of a heads
Cool,
up.
cool.
Aiden kind of just takes a deep breath, draws his sword, and just checks his armor one more time, and just goes, just remember, they've got to climb up these walls. We don't. The numbers aren't going to count for anything. Takes another deep breath. Valathor just kind of like comes up to you. Kaelin just gives you "You've fought big beasts before. I've seen it. This is no different than that, just on a bit of a grander scale. Besides, you have a fucking dragon."
Yes, that's.
Did you really just say that?
Yep.
I wish I could fly like he could. I think it might make you feel a little safer at times like these. Just watch him fly, watch him doing lazy passes backwards and forwards along the wall. Go. This is a strange place to be. This is not how I expected the day to unfold.
It never is. It never is. You'll do fine, lad. Don't worry.
Don't die, Valathor.
Same to you. I'll give everyone a couple of minutes to get any last-minute words they want to get in before everything kicks off.
I'll turn to Kaelin and I'll just say,
Young lad, if I am to die here, take this belt from my shoulder and put it on. Okay?
Why, yes, of course. I will remember you with it proudly, friend. Is it special to you in some way?
It's practical. It's not dear to me, but it helps to sustain me. There's obviously more to that story, but I don't think we have time.
Afterwards.
Afterwards.
Afterwards. Live through this, Dragonborn. I want to hear that tale.
And I enjoy telling it.
Valathor kind of overhears that as well. It's like, yeah, if we all get through this, you can tell that over free drinks at my bar.
I'll hold you to that.
Ulmo, anything you want to do before?
I'm gonna look around, just get ready for this. Not scared, but not stupid either.
Kyla, Havaris?
No, stood waiting.
Kyler's just gonna draw his sword. He's gonna look at the runes. Can anyone read, I don't know, Abyssal?
Yes.
Yes. You'll notice that the word starts off saying mercy, and then after a second the word changes to justice, and then after that, retribution. And then it settles on retribution.
Sorry, I forgot I actually went infernal, not abyssal.
I do it.
Well,
I
then,
read-
Can
yeah,
you do it in
Abyssal.
Elvish?
Fortress. No.
Damn it.
It randomly selects a language that I know. Mortis is going to notice, and I'm going to sort of... He
Give
might
you a
notice
nod.
me look at the sword and just go, fuck you with it. And then just get ready to fight.
Mortis, anything you want to do or say before this kicks off?
I'm just going to get to the highest point and I'm just going to study the army. I'm just going to be looking at them. I'm looking out for leaders. I'm looking out for the strongest of them.
Okay.
How's the weather?
What? It's clear skies.
It's such a druid question.
I can work with that.
Alright.
Is it raining?
Not yet.
Are there any thunderclouds there?
Is it raining?
I am wondering the same question, yes.
So if you
Can
look at
Arthur sing okay, or do I need to get him a box?
if
I'm
you
not asking you, I'm asking the DM.
if you look on Roll20 right now, you should be able to see yourselves on the wall.
Ooh, roll 20s up. Let's have a look.
Ooh,
There's a wall, guys.
there is a
Dun,
wall.
dun, dun.
Why am I so
Yes.
far forward?
I did not see
bring
the
my-
wall. I think we're at the back,
I
aren't
think
we?
you're back, dude. I think you're
I
further
wanna-
back.
I don't know. I want to come with my boo.
At the
Oh, I'm
back.
stood in front. I'm stood in front of a gap. I'm just gonna move.
Where's that?
Okay.
At
Yeah,
the
where are
back.
we?
That
The
doesn't
duck is
seem
the
right.
is the white squared dragonborn looking picture.
We will go here, like slightly
Yeah.
out of the way, but also like at the front, but not.
The front is.
Yeah,
To
we're
the
at
left.
the front. Yeah, we're at the front. Yeah.
All of your orcs in a line to the left.
Wait. Oh, where's the front then? I thought.
We're at the front. We're at the front. That's the front.
I,
That's out here.
I thought the gate was the front.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh my.
No.
Right.
That way.
Yeah. Okay. I'm.
And that's what you
That's
see,
what-
and that's what you see in front of the walls.
Like, last question to DM: are you having to roll manually for every single one of these?
I'm doing them in groups.
Could say.
The only time that I'm going to be doing manually is when they're in combat with you. But for any sort of stuff with that, they're in groups.
I see you
No.
do the red circle around it. Oh yeah.
Hello.
He's the
Yeah,
biggest.
yeah.
He's the biggest boy
He's
that
the
you can
biggest.
spot.
I'm gonna run
Yeah,
over there.
Where's Vesh? Where's me dragon boy? I want my boy. Where's my boy?
Let me bring him up.
I
For
want
you,
my
one sec. I need my fish.
I feel naked without him.
You've put on the plate of armor you got and had 2 sets of armor.
And then-
Maximum AC.
I'm going undercover as an orc. Put that plate there on.
Okay.
And then just stand at the top. All right, guys.
You should have
I'm
control of.
siege.
You should have control of Vesh now.
Yay, flappy boy, flappy boy. He's just circling around.
Yep. All right. And it's with that when you're all just kind of like staring at this army, just standing in front of you for a bit. You just suddenly hear from one of the watchtowers like, "Incoming!" Everyone roll a dexterity save for me.
Oh shit, I'm bad at them. Hey,
Uh,
Black, is there something you do with dexterity saves?
Everyone who's standing
God.
within 10 feet of me
Oh,
can have
God.
+4.
Yes, thank God for that.
No.
Okay, good.
18 plus 3 is.
I've literally got.
21!
Oh,
I got 21.
I've got 18 on dexterity and I managed to roll a 2.
I got 4.
So I've got 10.
4 is 8.
Oh, at least somebody rolled worse than me. Oh,
I've
why?
got 5.
Okay. So
Oh shit.
everyone who rolled below 13
Falls off the wall.
takes 11 damage.
Oh, I've
And
got to do.
Oh.
I've got to do Vesh as well because he's not. I'm not riding him.
everybody who got
Isn't he
above that
flying?
takes
He's
half that
flying.
damage.
Thank you
Oh
for
yeah,
that
does
temporary
Vesh
health.
get hit? What was it that did it?
You just see this like fireball sort of like
Oh, fire damage. So I'm resistant.
Oh, I'm resistant to that. Yeah,
the
as well.
resistance. Right, no worries.
And
you're
Vesh
fine
is
then.
immune, so it's fine.
Anyone who isn't takes 11 damage, or half that if you rolled above 13.
6 damage.
All right. And then with that, you just hear this as the orc horde just suddenly surges forward. Everyone, roll your initiative.
Check, 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 check.
Well, everyone
Down
within,
straight.
everyone within 10 feet of me can add +3 to their initiative.
Hey,
27.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
that changes things a little bit. So that's 11 plus 3, which is.
Yeah, I'll get the numbers from you in a second.
14.
So just
That's
give me
another
a
3,
moment.
which is. 15, 16, 17. 17. Nice.
you're very quiet, Johnny, as well. Just as a heads up.
Am I?
Okay. All right. 2025.
27.
27.
25 to 30.
Yeah, you missed that section.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Fucking hell. Nice one. Alright.
Super fast.
15 to 20.
18.
18.
18.
18. Who's got the highest dex out of you? I'm going to guess Kaylin.
My dex is 14.
116.
Nope. So it's
Ooh.
Paulo first. Okay.
I'm tiny.
He's nippy. He's nippy, that lad. That's a lot of orcs. Fucking hell, that's a lot of orcs.
Okay.
Who I'm going for?
Good.
They're fighting Orokai.
Here we are.
Alright.
Hashtag scared.
Hashtag
Who
you
else got
got
above
five
15? No, what did you guys get?
7.
7.
Got a 17.
17.
16.
16. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Isn't that cute?
yeah. Me and my boo, we fight together.
Baboon.
Oh, shit.
Can I ask a quick question before we go into combat?
You can.
Just noticed, sort of reading through my abilities, the grasping arrow and the shadow. It says it's special and it says no action next to it. Does that mean it doesn't take up an action to use? Is it a bonus action or? A bit confused about that one.
No action.
No action. Same as
If you read it,
The
does it
extra
say
attack.
you can choose to use it when you hit somebody?
it doesn't really go into any detail. It's the problem. So I'm just trying to figure out. Or
Have a
let's
look.
go back into it.
You're on the campaign, aren't you? Your character.
He is, yeah.
Yes, it shows exactly the same as action surge. So it says like action surge, no action. It's special. So the same as
think
both
it's
of those. It
something that
says,
Other.
If I remember rightly, with an arcane, are you an arcane archer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's something that you just choose to use when you hit. Let's have a look.
Is this under extra attacks? Grasping arrow and
Yeah.
shadow arrow.
You don't need an action. It's just when you hit, you just say, "I'm using one
A
of." 'cause You can only
creature-
use it.
Yeah.
You can
That
only
makes
use
sense. That
it
makes
twice.
sense.
So anytime you hit someone, you can just say that you're using one of them because you can only do it twice. It saves you wasting it.
Happy days.
Also, I just have to show it off for stream purposes and that, but I've got a really awesome combat tracker.
Hey,
Hey.
gadgetry.
Alright. So then, we have the top of the round, which is Mortis.
Well, I'm going to go for the guy with the red blob on because
Okay,
obviously he's the boss.
go for it. Roll your.
And I've rolled a natural 20 to start with, so I've got 30.
Oh,
This is going well. What the fuck's happening here?
God damn.
Alright, roll your damage.
Use everything you have.
Oh, damn straight, I'm going straight in. And that's quite sexy as well. That's 13, and I'm going to use grasping arrow on this one.
Okay.
So, no, actually, no, I'll use shadow arrow. Sorry, that's blinding.
Blind him. Okay.
Creature you hit takes arrow damage and takes an extra 2d6 physics damage, and must succeed a Wisdom saving throw of DC 14, or be unable to see further than 5 foot away at the start of until the start of your next turn.
Well, he fails that, so he's blinded.
Happy days. Let's roll 2d6 on top of this then. Maybe blind.
Let me just mark him as blinded.
Oh,
So
spicy.
that's extra 5 damage, so that's total damage of 28.
28. Fucking hell.
So let's hit him again. That's opposite. Oh, okay, it's fine. 17 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. I'm going to hit him with grasping arrow as well
Okay.
next turn. So try this again. Creature hit by this arrow takes an extra 2d6 poison damage. Its speed is reduced to 10 feet, and it will take 2d6 slashing damage for the first time on each turn it moves, 1 foot or more. The brambles last for 1 minute until you use option again, or until the creature uses an action to remove them, and that will involve an athletics check of DC 14 again.
Okay.
Oh, this guy.
I might,
an off
you might need
spicy.
to remind me of that. You might need to remind me of that when it comes to the next round. But
That was a bit of a crap roll, but that's just an extra 2 damage. So that's 20 damage.
20 damage.
20 damage. I'm also going to use, where is it? Action surge. So I'm going to
20
Attacking again.
damage.
20 damage in total.
Oh.
Okay. Go for your action.
Yeah, it's
surge, do it again.
only a 2 for the grasp thingy.
You only get sneak attack on 1 attack per turn, mate.
Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't see that. Sorry, so it's 12. Sorry, not 8, not
So
20.
12
sorry.
damage. Okay.
12 damage. Yeah, sorry, I didn't.
No.
I was looking
Are,
bottom column.
are you actually hiding anywhere?
Well, I'm
You're
behind
not
the wall.
hiding. You're just shooting at him. You don't get sneak attack at all.
No, I'm kind of behind that little wall bit. So just taking a pot shot at him.
For this,
So I don't think you can see me
I'll let
flash
it. I'll
up.
let it off this time. But like, for next time, if you want to try and do a sneak attack, you got to hide. So you got to try and actively
Yeah, that's
hide
cool.
somewhere. Don't do a stealth check, and then versus their seeing. So just remember that for next time.
That's not going to hit. That's a 12.
Yeah, no, that misses.
Nah, a shame.
So yeah, you can see your first arrow just, and then your other one just does some serious bloody to him as well, and then yeah, the other one just kind of bounces off the armor that he's wearing.
Yep.
All right, that brings us next to Ulmo.
How does the big bad look? Is he?
Oh, he's having a bad time. He's very bloodied.
Okay, cool. What's he wearing?
Armor, big like plate armor.
Plate
What's
armor.
wearing?
Excellent. I'm gonna commit war crimes and use heat metal on his armor.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah. That shit takes him like a minute to get off as well, so
Yeah.
good
Yes,
time.
so it's gonna stay for a while there.
Alrighty then.
Damn, dude.
Okay, I'm gonna cast it now on him.
What's the range on it?
It
60 feet.
is
Jesus Christ.
60 feet.
Heat metal's abhorrent.
Yes.
Yep.
So that's 13 damage to him right now.
You just
So
like
any-
so
any
you just see these the furious arrows that you're just taking, snapping them off, and then suddenly you see this like this white hot plate just suddenly kind of become like those, and then you just see him like he just starts melting from the inside, and you just see him like essentially just turn to liquid inside of his armor as the armor just to the floor.
You melted him.
Oh, is he actually dead? Oh, shit.
And you see all the other
This is a good
orcs.
fight.
You see all the other orcs just look around and
You melted him, dude.
looking a bit concerned.
Wave at them.
We can wave them if you want.
Who's next? Hello, guys. Who's next?
Okay, so the sneaky rogue who was hoping to use sneak attack on the next round has just announced to the entire orc army where he is. Noted. Anything else? Anything else you want to do?
Let me take a look. Not right now. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna step away from there and I'll go back here.
Okay, no problem. So yeah, Kaelin.
I'm going to do absolutely nothing but try to look brave, hold my sword really tight, and hold my attack for anyone that fucking comes within smacking distance.
Okay, so you're holding your action to the minute an enemy comes.
Including any ladders. If there's a ladder, I want to fuck that ladder off.
Noted. All right. So just so I'm clear, on your action is the minute a ladder appears in front of you, you're going to use your action to push it away.
Yep.
Cool.
Hoist
Gotcha.
it, shield up, and just bash the ladder. Not away, because that's foolishness. Sideways. Try to push the ladder sideways.
Nice.
Gotcha. So this brings us to Kyla, and I can't imagine what you're going to do.
So, do they have ladders that I can physically see anyone carrying a ladder, or are these like Total War style ladders where they just pop up out of thin air?
No, you can see a few of them are between them carrying ladders. I'm gonna let me mark them out for you.
These
Yeah,
areas here, by the way, are still hidden from us. Is there a reason for it, or
Is it? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
all
reveal
of
that
this is
now.
hidden? All of the in the back here is hidden.
Yeah, the back is
Suddenly 5 dragons appear.
yeah the back is hidden for a reason, but that's the rest of it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. Okay, cool. Right, let me just
Okay,
mark out
thank you.
these ladders for you. So you can see a ladder between this lot here, the red line, and here, and another one here.
Alright, okay, so I'm gonna then target this guy who I'm assuming is carrying that ladder.
Yep.
And it's gonna be an Eldritch Blast, if you please, good sir.
Okay. Roll for your attack.
Uh, 19.
That hits.
Beautiful. Where's my D10? Seven plus 5, so 12.
12.
12.
12 damage.
12 force damage.
To this one, right?
That one, yeah, that one there. The guy carrying the ladder.
Okay.
Dan,
Yeah.
sorry, I just noticed that on your stream,
Yeah.
they can't actually see the battlefield.
Are they not?
Nope.
Oh shit! I didn't. Okay.
So we're just relaying.
There we
This
go.
is like a radio.
Sorry, chat.
Everyone.
Sorry, guys. Very sorry. There we go. Now you can. Now everyone can see the battle.
You need to hire a tech guy who can do all of this.
I
for
really
you.
do.
This is too much.
Yeah. All right.
Can I hit him again?
You can.
Oh my, excellent.
Same guy.
I
Yeah.
actually can as well. Yeah, because that's a 24, so I'm assuming I can actually hit that.
Yeah. Yeah. You can tap that.
And that's going to be 10 damage.
10 damage. He's not looking good.
Excellent. That is all I am doing
Alrighty.
this turn.
Avaris.
Are we throwing fireballs?
Oh,
All 9 dice.
Just like I just
All
love.
my dice.
Just look at that. It's just like you're throwing fireballs. That's cute.
Let me throw one back.
I would like to aim my fireball for. It's a 20-foot. Is it a 20-foot radius or is it 20-foot diameter?
oh, it's radiant.
It's radius.
Oh,
It's
it's radius.
radius.
Okay. This guy
Another
is
one.
in the center.
Is that
So-
40 by 40?
Okay.
Yeah. So that is. Ooh.
Right.
Ooh. You'll need to make a.
Coincidentally,
well, if you can
coincidentally, in the middle of the two lines, so that makes my grouping much easier for me.
So dex saving throw of 16.
16. They
There's
pass.
so many dice. Okay. All of them are. They take half damage.
They fight as a 1 and they die as a 1.
Hopefully quite soon.
Coronavirus, commit a war crime. Burn them all to death.
It's war crimes.
War crimes, war crimes, war crimes.
War crimes are like
33, but they passed, so it's
So-
33 halved,
Fucking
which
hell.
is 50.
Wait,
something.
sorry, I was looking at the wrong stats.
oh, hello.
Wait, it was 33 after it being halved.
No, sorry, 33 halved. So I was
Okay.
Oh no,
trying to
no,
count.
sorry, I did it right. Okay, so
It's-
I was gonna say, damn.
It's
that is-
17 rounded up.
Okay.
Say hello.
I wish they failed.
Say hello. Say hello.
Oof, okay, that's rough.
And then I'll take like a nice little cover behind the little stone thing
Uh,
that I'm.
That guy is gone. So the front of the ladder just into the ground.
Good.
I'm gonna nod approvingly at Varus.
We are throwing fireballs.
I just realised I fucked up there, but I'm going to stick with it because it was my own fuck up. Don't worry. Doopy-doo. Calculator again. I need a better calculator. Right. I mean, okay, that's not actually that much of a fuck up. Never mind. So, guys, we'll get to this in a second. Is there anything else you're wanting to do?
No, I'm just gonna now just duck behind the little stone thing that I'm.
Okay, so so
pointing
you've
to.
got
I
some.
don't know how big it is, but I'm.
So
ducking.
you've got some medium cover there, so that was going to help with your AC a little bit as well.
Sweet.
Okay.
I've never dealt with cover before. Da-da-da-da. But we'll get
Yeah,
to
I
that.
think it gives you. I think it just gives you like a plus 2 or 3 or something to your AC. Right.
Yeah, good girl.
That brings us to Dak.
Okay. So I was just trying to work out how the new breath weapons work. They're all lined up beautifully. I can't see the range on it, so I'll have a look in a minute. So I won't do it for now.
Okay.
15-foot cone.
There's an update in Fizzbands, but anyway, I can't be asked to work it out. So I will simply turn to Kalen and Mortis. Sorry, I forgot your first name. And myself, and I will cast Bless.
Bless. Okay.
On us 3. So you guys can add 1d4 to your attack rolls and your saving throws for the next minute, as long as my concentration lasts.
Yeah, dude.
As can I. Okay.
Which token are you, Johnny?
This one.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah,
Oh,
no, I got it.
so-
Thank you.
Yeah. Come a bit closer if you want.
Bald guy.
Yeah, so I will do that, and that's an action. So that's me. I'll stay where I am.
Okay. Good shit. Right. That is. I mean, it would be him, but he's kind of out of the picture now. So.
Bye bye.
That brings us to Valathor. So he's gonna run up to the top of these stairs, and he's gonna take a longbow shot at this motherfucker right there. And yeah, hits. So that is. Why did I make so many NPCs? I don't know.
Just you wanted to play.
This isn't the pain for us. This is the
Alright.
pain for you, my friend.
Yeah, nice one. So he takes. Okay, good hit. Second bow shot against that guy. Hits. And he's gonna place Hunter's mark on him as well. So he is marked for death. That's another d6. Another good hit. I'm so proud when my own monsters kill my own monsters. And that's the guard's turn. So they just kind of hoist some javelins and we're going to throw them into the crowd.
I've been viciously distracted by 50 Shades of Chicken.
What?
In fact,
Is he
no,
eating a chicken?
I'm gonna do the guards as a
I
group
hope.
as well, just to make it quicker.
Twitch chat, baby. Twitch chat. That's where it's all going down.
Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, I definitely need a tech guy to keep an eye on chat for me. Alright, so this one and this one, I'll say. And 25. Not too fucking hell. Do that much damage to him. Okay. Next up is Aiden, who can't really do much. He's just gonna he's gonna do the same thing as Kaelin. He's gonna get himself ready to twat a ladder off if it comes anywhere near him. Which now brings us to the Orcses.
Orcses? Filthy orcses.
Filthy Orcses!
And yeah, this lot. Straight up, ladder up,
Rude.
and
Oh shit.
this one's
I'm
gonna-
imagining that they're like synchronizing it as well, so it's like a really aggressive
And this one's gonna just use the rest of its movement to get up and over and start attacking that one. That one's also gonna use the rest of its movement to get up. And these ones are just gonna start getting up the ladders.
Rude. They're queuing up for death.
And then same with this little bunch as well.
Oh my god, it's the famous Orc Death Conga.
Oh my god, I see what you mean by them moving.
The bane of many and dwarfish
Well,
hold.
it was either that or do it one at a time. So, okay, and this one can't get there because Kylo is standing in the way. So they're just gonna start.
Hello, Walk.
They're gonna start.
I was about to say full credit for that, and you just totally stole it from me, man.
Well, you know, you're the one who picked where to stand.
Okay.
I'm the only one who hasn't moved. I stayed, and everyone came to me in a group hug.
Listen, I'm about to get very fat. I need to move.
Got your beat. I started out fat.
And right, Kaelin, you have a chance to use your reaction, your held action there, because the ladder's just popped up in front of you. Roll me a strength check.
Bring it on. I'm good at that shit.
Oh boy.
He says, trying to load his character sheet.
very good at it.
It's all right. Plus a D4 for bless. I know it's a strength checking it.
Yeah, strength check.
Okay.
Alas.
Yeah, 18 then is my total.
18. Yeah,
Oh.
you see the ladder pop up, and there's an orc sort of like on it, ready to go, and then you just suddenly do you have a shield or is it just a sword?
Yeah, I've got a shield and
Yeah,
sword.
yeah.
So shields I want, and I go, "Good day, sir," and bash the ladder up to the side.
And yeah, you just see this orc, and it just goes off, and that orc takes that much bludgeoning damage.
Now I'm not one for like trigonometry, but that ladder looks like it's long enough that if it went the right way, it could potentially hit another ladder.
I'll roll for it.
Dominoes!
Tyler approves of this plan.
Yeah, the other ladder kind of does knock it, but then the orcs that are already kind of on it just kind of push it away from them, and then carry on their climb.
Annoying.
Okay, so so for the sake of it, that ladder has to be then they have to use their actions to push that ladder back up onto the wall. So well done. These guys, however, Aiden tries to do it as well. Unfortunately, he fails, so he's now got a couple of orcs up in his grill. That one can't go there because that's literally on the fucking wall, so that's fine. So we'll do the ones down here attacking the guards. Miss. Now the one fighting Kalen.
Bring it on, bitch.
That's a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Sorry,
Which one's fighting
Kyler. Sorry,
thought-
Kyler, not
Oh,
Kalen.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah,
Let's say Kaelin
Tw-
knocked them down.
Is he still on a ladder?
One of those flying orcs.
the one in front of you there.
Yeah.
At the moment, yeah, because you're on the wall in front of it, so it can't get up.
Bring on the wall.
Should he have disadvantage being on a ladder? I imagine it might be quite difficult to swing a sword.
And roll a disadvantage.
He doesn't have to. I'm just asking the question of my friendly, benevolent god.
No, now he's friendly and benevolent.
That's the nicest thing you've ever said.
No, it's not.
Pretty much.
I'm going to say that the ladder's pretty sturdy against the wall. Like, it's not ricking around everywhere, so it's pretty sturdy. He's got plenty of sort of standing position to sort of swing at you. So yeah, he's not going to be at advantage.
That is disadvantage. He hits me then.
Okay, and you take 7 damage,
Ow.
piercing.
Oh no! However, will you survive?
And the one in front of Aiden is gonna do that. That's definitely gonna hit him. Yep. Okay. Aiden takes that much damage. Emotional
No,
damage.
Aiden, no.
You see, like, I'd say you could probably see it, Kane, since you haven't got anyone around you. You just see, like, this sword just pierce into Aiden's armor past it. He just kind of almost, like, with his bare hand, just, like, shoves it out of him and shakes it off, like, barely touched, almost like it barely touched him.
I have a concern, but I'm a bit busy fighting an orc army.
And that's pretty much all they can do for the time being. So we go back to the top of the round, which is Mortis.
Excellent. Can I target ladders? Obviously, not bash them, but use stuff on them,
Such as
firebolt. So that for a light.
you can roll for it, see if it works. Yeah, so do an attack.
14.
Do it as an attack. Yeah, no, that it doesn't.
Oh, is that okay? Cool. What was the standard attack? Sorry, because that was a.
So you try and do firebolt on it, but yeah, one of the orcs there just puts it out and then carries on up the ladder. So that was one of your actions.
Right. So. Can you use a minor to move away from the front line because I'm not a front line fighter.
This isn't Dragon Age.
This isn't
so
Dragon Age. This is D&D.
Oh, it's not. That's true.
Did you add your D4, by the way?
Oh no, I didn't. No, actually, it's true. So it'd be 18.
Okay.
No,
You
you
have
gotta
to
roll
roll
a
a
d4.
Oh, I've got
You
to
have
roll,
to roll the
yes,
d4.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm
don't-
very tired. Worked many hours. Too bad.
Always the excuses.
Whatever. It's only a 2 anyway, so that doesn't make any difference.
What, 16? Does it?
16. No, that does do it. So the you suddenly see the fire start to spread a little bit, and you're also panicking. So so they're going to have to use full actions to put it out on the next turn. So, well done.
Sounds good.
And was that the one in the middle or the one closest to you?
No, one at the top.
One at the top. Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to target the orc nearest me, but at the top, next in front of the. I guess it's a guard. Was that Aiden?
That one?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that's Aiden.
It's Aiden. Cool. 22.
That hits.
I'm just going to hit him. So 14 plus, it's plus the. Sorry, 2 seconds. Ooh, new one. 18.
18 damage. Yeah, you just as he's fighting away with Aiden, you just suddenly and just falls back off the wall.
Nice. So I'm going to give him another little wave, and then I'm, just encourage troops, and now I'm going to use. I can use a bonus action to move away, can't I? I'm going to not
You can just use your movement
movement. Yeah. So I'm just going to
because
move away.
you're not engaged with anybody, so you don't have to disengage or anything like that. So yeah, you can just move away. Use your movement.
I take it. This at the back is a number 1. So there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sweet. I'm just going to go hide behind that.
Okay. Ulmo.
Time to Hulk.
Smash.
First of all, I'm gonna conjure animals,
Okay.
and I'm going to spawn 2 dire wolves. Well, I'm going to. Oh, I can't. Oh yeah, because I was doing a thing. I'm going to move down.
Wolves don't move.
Move.
You'd
No,
think a druid
down
would know
here,
that.
down here. One here, and one here, which is 60 feet away from me.
There.
One.
And
There's no
One
dinosaur
right there.
cat.
there.
No dinosaur cat.
No dinosaur cat. I'm quite disappointed.
So the 2 orcs that were like batting with guards at the moment just.
Yeah. I also need control of them if that's okay.
Oh,
Oh, look at those beautiful boys. That's,
Bob and Fred.
That's Bob 1 and Bob 2, by the way.
Good old Bobs. Good
I
luck,
meant
Bobs.
like right here next to them, so they can start attacking straight away.
Bobsy Bob.
I'll just move them.
Are,
It doesn't matter.
are they supposed to get their own initiative order as well?
Yes. Which I'm rolling now.
Okay.
Okay. That's good. That is 18 plus. I don't know. 18.
I can't believe the gigantic magic wolf is still faster than me.
Roll initiative plus 2. 20.
So 20. Okay.
They technically go before me, so does that mean that they go now?
No, it does not.
Bugger! Why did you roll so well?
Okay. I'll just have to remember that because I haven't got enough slots on my initiative tracker to keep a track of that many things. So.
Damn it, Lex. He was so proud of that tracker.
So I'm just gonna have to
And
remember
as
what
a
goes
bonus action, I'm gonna turn into a cave bear.
on. Okay.
Fucking Animal Park over there.
Damn right.
That. Okay. That's
Yes.
And you have control of it now.
Hey, I'll move Ulmo. Sorry, Ulmo is invisible. He's not really here. I'll put him over here, or you can delete him. That's cool.
The orcs.
Secret
Into
box.
He's in the he's in the orcs now.
No. Well, if I knew, I would have done something. Is there anyone that I can actually reach?
Not right now because they haven't been very successful in getting up on the wall yet. So.
Is this here? Are they on top of the walls?
No, we're not. We're down with the orcs, mate, having a barbecue,
Oh,
sharing some drinks,
Yeah, so
reminiscing
so
about the
Um,
times
that
we
orc
sat
there is
around.
engaged with Kaelin. Sorry, Kyler. I don't know why I keep getting those two confused.
You hold your action at the top of that ladder.
I will.
Whoa. Sorry.
It's-
Go.
He's gone dubstep.
Yeah. I'm trying to understand where they're actually climbing up the ladders and where they're coming through.
So this one here, as yet, can't do because
Oh,
Scott managed to
he
knock
hasn't
the
actually come
knock the
through yet.
ladder off.
Got it.
These ones are climbing up here, and here.
But they're on fire there, and these two, you're holding them at bay. I'm falling into the same problem as last time. I'm too fat, and everyone is just clamping together, and I'm literally just. I want to reach, but I can't.
You're too thick.
You could
Thick
jump off
boy.
the wall.
Damn, he's thick.
You're a thick ass boy.
You could jump off the wall if you like. You'd have plenty of enemies in reach then.
I'm alright, thank you. I'll just come down here and I'll wait.
Okay.
Bear.
All right then. So next up is no, that's not right. He's meant to be there because they go before.
Wait! No! I can!
What? Can what?
I can come down here and attack him!
How?
I've played the chess!
you've
I've played the checkers!
You've used your action.
You've used your action, so you can't attack him anyway.
Oh shit, I did, didn't I?
Quick, everyone block anywhere that he could potentially fit in.
It's a difficult job, guys, but between us, we can do this.
If we work together as a team, we can totally fuck Lex over.
Why did I
believe in
move?
us.
Fuck. Okay, whatever. I'll just stay there, just do your thing.
All right then, Kaelin.
Is that actual Kaelin or is that Kyler?
Kaelin.
Oh, is it me?
Yeah, it is you. It's actually you.
I was
Yeah.
laughing at my own joke.
That was such a Kaelin move as
It
well.
really was.
Yeah.
You were role playing it.
I was totally in character. So the ladder in front of me is gone, right?
At the moment, yep.
At the moment. Is this Aiden?
One above.
Yeah, that no, this one. That's Aiden.
And he's the one he's been stabbed once already, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's taken a bit of a scratch.
Okay. I'm going to turn to Dak and say, "Hold the wall, Zach. Hold the wall." And I'm going to turn and scamper over to there, and I'm going to hack the shit out of that orc.
Yeah, you can probably reach that. You got a 5-foot range on your weapon, haven't you? So.
Well, wherever I need to be placed to actually do it. I figured that if he was fighting him and he was stood there.
The one that was fighting got killed by Mortis. So
Okay.
at the moment there isn't an orc within reach. That other one's got to climb up first, and then there'll be.
Oh, in that case, then I won't. I'll stay with Dak. And I will again ready my action for any ladder that pops up to push it to the side. Vesh will swoop down next to these where he's fighting these two, and he will take the help action to give Kylar an advantage when he attacks.
Oh, I always liked you, little dragon.
Good to know.
What a good boy.
All
He
right.
Vesh swoops down,
Yes.
and he starts like batting at this orc to distract it. And as the orc turns away to kind of defend himself against the hovering dragon, he's going to leave an opening for Kylar to attack next time.
Good to know. All right. Which coincidentally brings us to Kyler.
Excellent. Is this orc here that's in front of me? Are any of his little friends within 5 feet of him?
Technically not, because he's at the top of the ladder. The one is just.
This one is just chilling out there. Okay, that's fine.
It's on the ladder, but it's just a little bit behind him.
That's cool.
They're spacing out a little.
It makes no difference to me. Right. I'm gonna hit him with my sword.
Your Ford.
With my sword. As I raise it, it is gonna glimmer with sort of greeny fire. As I just bring it down into his face. Oh, and I get advantage, don't I? So
You do.
let's double these bad boys. Let me see here. That's a 20, a dirty 20, a dirty 20,
Dirty 20. Gotcha.
and that's a dirty 22. So I will take the dirty 22 if you don't mind.
I suppose I'll allow that, yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. Right, where's my D8? May as well roll them both at the same time. That's a D8, and you're a D8. Right, so he takes.
You're a D8.
You are a D8. He takes 5 slashing damage
5 slashing damage. Gotcha.
and 8 burny fire damage.
Oof, fucking hell. So, altogether.
That's the
that
worst type of
is-
fire damage.
It's, yeah, the burny type.
So, sorry,
Worst
it
one.
was 5 slashing damage and 8 fire damage, yeah?
That is correct.
Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Anything else?
No, that is it for now. I'm just going to tell Avaris to get back.
Okay.
You sexist pig.
I am so sorry that I wish to keep my girlfriend alive. You are right. I am ashamed of myself.
Alright then, Novaris, it is now your turn.
Tell him to
cool.
get back.
Get back yourself.
I mean, I don't care.
I'm gonna. Well, you do. I'm gonna.
It's not canon. He doesn't.
Cannon, he doesn't care.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this dude.
Go for it.
First one. Oh, a solid 10.
Does the advantage count towards Novaris as well, or is it just for Kyler?
Help action. Actually, I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's see what the help action does.
Because my thing,
Let's
because the
all
way I'm
find
thinking
out.
about it is, if it's distracted by one person, by a dragon, I think anyone that wants to attack it would.
I mean, to be fair, it's now distracted by a dragon and on fire, so he's like.
You can
double
lend your aid
distracted.
to another creature. When you take the help action, the creature you aid gets advantage.
All right, so it's just
in
Okay.
the next.
So,
Okay.
yeah, no.
No problem. Just
That's
wanted to
fine.
just wanted to check. So altogether,
Oh.
what is?
First beam 10.
Yeah, no, that doesn't hit.
Yeah, no. Second beam though. Oh, yay. Hang on, I'm mathing. I'm staring at the numbers. 26.
That hits.
And 1d10 plus 5. 9.
9 damage.
9 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I suppose I will go back. No, I won't. Where am I going to go? I'm not going to go towards these guys. No. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere.
Back a little bit. Okay, fine.
What? Do I have an opening? No. Okay.
I love how you two are just having a full on domestic in the middle of a battle.
I'm now hiding behind
Move
this
these guys
pillar.
back.
Perfect.
You've got an opportunity attack.
No, because he's not up against me, I'm guessing. And I have a mobile feat, so no opportunity attacks against me, I don't think.
You launch an attack, so
Okay.
they get no opportunity attack.
So Dak, you're up.
Ooh, okay. I will step here. And I've worked out what my new breath weapon does, and it's going to be quite cool. So I can hit 1, 2, 3, and 4 in a line. So I need
Nice.
four dexterity saving throws, please. The DC is 14.
From there.
So the 4 in a line in front of me. Yeah.
There. Okay. What's the target number?
And this is your magic number.
What was it? Sorry.
14.
14.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that one and that one fail. The other two both got nat 20s, so they're good.
Oh, so they take. Oh, okay. So the ones that pass take half. So
Okay.
2 of them take 16. 2 of them take 8.
Uh,
Now,
Good roll.
It also only replaces one of my attacks, and I have 2 attacks. So could you do that again for me, please, mate?
Do it again. Okay.
Magic numbers the same.
Turn into a fucking flamethrower on the top of the wall.
Yeah. I thought this would never come up, but then 4 creatures stood in a line. in the
This
first
time-
session, and I was like, okay.
This time they don't make it.
None of them make it. Okay. So they're gonna all take this full number. So just 8 points this time.
8 points.
So they take.
It was
2 of them have taken 24, and
Yep.
2 of them have taken 16.
okay. The first two are not looking good.
Okay. And since would he get an is he next to me?
Oh no, because that was the ladder that Kaden knocked down. So they've got to use their actions to get back up there first. So no, he wouldn't.
That being the case, I'll step back.
Okay. Good shit. All right, and that brings us to NPC time. Yay!
Nice.
Yay!
So Valathor.
Danny's going to play with Danny. Kill Danny with his Danny characters.
Valathor's gonna go for the one that hunt. Oh shit, that's a nat 1, so he doesn't hit shit with that one. So he's gonna roll again for the other one, and still doesn't hit. So that's a bit disappointing. Bad Valathor. Guards are gonna. We're gonna do it as a group again. Actually, no, I can't because 2 of them are engaged. I'll go with those ones first. Nope, and nope. Javelin boys.
You're using the shit die at the wrong time, Dan.
And no, I'm using the same dice I've been using for you guys.
I don't know. That die has a bias.
Yeah, you need to use his Dragon Age die that you keep using against us. Because that thing's savage.
Right, Aiden is going to hold his action as well for the next Orky boy that decides to show his face. And that is now the Orky boys.
Rocky boy.
So this one's going to jump up there and try and attack one of your dire wolves. I'll say this one. For a...
One.
Let's go for natural 20, yeah. I'm waiting for a natural 20.
Let's natural 2.
Oh,
Hey.
close enough. Hey,
So-
there was a 2 in the number.
So no.
No, that's definitely a miss.
This one against the guard. Oh, fuck me. That was a natural 20, so let's double that. Oh, fuck. Well, he managed to one-shot one of the guards. Just took his
Yeah.
head clean off. Just shook.
Oh wow.
What?
Bullmog can actually attack someone. Yay!
And the other one-
Not till next week.
Nope, that was a miss.
Oh, true.
So that one, they can't get up that one. This one's going to jump up there. Aiden's going to get his attack. Hits. And does that much damage to that one. Okay, so that's 15. Cool. They all start going to pile on there. So just for anyone's thing, if they want to try and knock a ladder off that's got a bunch of orcs on it, it's going to be a higher target number because they're weighing that ladder down.
I'll ask a question on that.
What's that?
Ladder's on fire. Do they take damage?
Oh shit.
Ladder is on
Do
fire.
they take,
Hang on.
do they take
Yeah,
damage?
so sorry, they use their actions.
Brave orcs.
They use that. These ones use their actions to put the fire out, so it's no longer on fire, but they can't do anything with for the rest of the round. These 2 are gonna use their actions to try and put the ladder back up. So Kaden, roll another strength check for me.
What's that me?
Yeah, Kaden rolls because
Yeah,
because
yeah,
because
It's breaking up really badly on my end. I don't know if you can hear me at all.
yeah,
I can
hear
hear
you.
you, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so these 2 are gonna try and get the ladder back up. So you can use your action that you held to try and knock it off again.
Awesome. Let me just load up my character again. Bring up my character sheet.
No worries.
Because I'm not going to lie, I was reading Valathor's.
Well, let's check out what your boy could do, could you?
Basically, had plans, had plans and things.
Where are you seeing Valathor's?
In the
It's on the campaign. That's 12 plus bless. Please roll high. Yeah, 4. So that's 16.
16. Yeah, you struggle a little bit this time. As the orcs are trying to desperately to sort of hold it up there, but yeah, he's once again managed to knock it off to the side.
I'm gonna look over the top and go, and then look back over again.
Ah, the bluster has returned.
Yeah, a little bit. Well, this I know how to do. I can do this bit. It's the whole, put something in front of me. I'll keep hitting it till it dies. Vesh is going to basically he's going to do the same thing again. He's going to take the help action against that orc to help Kyla.
Okay,
Nice.
good to know. And with that, we come to the top of the round again. But what you start seeing is emerging from the tree line is
Oh no!
another big orc, bigger than the one that was at the front line leading them to begin with, and one that's got like a little little staff on it and a bit raggedy clothing, and they're just like looking up and eyeing up, and the one with the staff kind of whispers to the giant one, and you just see him sort of like cracking his neck and sort of like he's pumping himself up, and he starts just hairlining it for the wall. And
Okay.
at that point, we are going to end the session there.
Fuck!
Right.
Fuck! We gonna get murdered by magic.
It's gonna be fun.
But yeah, so we'll pick this up again next week. We will. Oh, did we have a bot in the chat? Did we? Okay.
Did we?
But no. Yeah, we will pick this up again next week. Johnny, will you be able to join us next week?
It is my daughter's actual first birthday next Sunday, so if she's in bed at normal time, yes. If not,
I mean, that is selfish. Why could you have not held it one more day?
That is true.
Randy Butler, mate. What do you want?
You virile bastard! You.
Okay.
Fertile as the day is long.
I will be here, but I will be tired, and I will bring with me tales of glory, victory, and of some idiot named Thoros stabbing some trolls with a knife.
I'm not there, mate.
No, Thoros.
Oh, I thought you said
Thoros.
Horror.
No, Horror isn't there. We left. It's negotiation. We left him behind for some reason. Can't think why.
And thank you everyone in the chat that hung around. Hope you enjoyed yourselves, and I hope to see you all again next week for what happens next in the siege of Whitehall. All right, guys. Thank you very much, and we will see you again soon.
Thanks,
Peace.
y'all.